Okay, it's the Three of Cups, but it's reversed. Something not coming to fruition, something not coming about. For some of you, if you wanted something from the past to come around, it's like now's not the timing. It's not the timing for it. And for some of you also, I feel like that you're just not having fun. You're just not getting out and having the fun that maybe you feel like you just don't feel like you can have at this moment. It's like maybe so much going on in your life. The Six of Wands. Okay. That's telling me that, you know, enjoying life right now is very important. You need to be enjoying life fully. I feel like that something that you felt like was going to come back around. This could be a person. This doesn't have to be a terrible ex, but it could be someone that maybe you met or something. You felt like that was going to come back around, and it's not at this time. It doesn't mean it's not altogether. Yeah. Whoever this person is, that you want to come back around or you want to hear from, they're really stuck at the moment. It feels like they're so stuck, but it's like it's them keeping themselves stuck. I feel like this person may have people that, you know, weigh heavy on them or they have to take care of or such. You know, I feel like they want to communicate. Eight of Wands is here. They want to do it. They want to put that communication out there. But they've got too much on their plate. There's just too much of a burden that they have that they're dealing with. So don't look for this to come about at this time. Just do your thing. Do you. And don't worry about it. That's what I'm feeling from this. Because this person, they've got to deal with their own crap. Okay. So that's a look at that. Now, a look at Aquarius going forward. Yeah. Five of Wands. Going forward, put yourself first and, you know, really find your own bliss and your own happiness and flow forward yourself with the Six of Wands. Because you want to leave behind the Five of Wands. You want to leave behind, because it's reversed, the drama that this right here may have been causing you, you know, kept you in this place of longing and desiring for something that, you know, it's either not meant to happen or it's not the right time. And some things, you know, are in divine, I mean, it's in divine timing. Think about it. So you can't change divine timing. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen, if it's meant to happen. If it's not, you don't want to sit there and just be at stalemate, you know, waiting around for something that's not coming your way. So, time to put yourself forward. Put your hands out and be like, yes, this is your time to shine. Your time to live. Your time to have just wondrous, you know, times in your life. And leave that drama behind with the Five of Wands. Leave that. And I feel like a lot of that drama, I'm going to be honest with you, it's within your own self. Because you kept yourself kind of in this place of longing, wanting, desiring. And, you know, it's like now's the time to move away from that. Now is the time to really see yourself looking for what you desire. You know, Three of Wands is there. What have you been manifesting? You know, and you can't put a face on it, because if it's not meant for you, you know, it's just not meant for you. So, what have you been manifesting? And, you know, if you've been manifesting something with this person, you know, that may come to fruition. It may not. It may be someone else, you know. Look for what you have been manifesting. And, you know, really have a positive outlook. Look for those ships to come in. Four of Wands. You know, really do what you need to do for your life, your home, your family, you know, in general. See your worth and your value. See that, you know, you are worthy of having everything that you desire. Because if you allow something or someone, yeah, something. It could be a something. This could be a situation up here. It doesn't have to be a person. To hold you back, then how are you ever going to achieve what you desire in your life? That's what this feels like. Yeah, it does tremendously. It really, really, really does. And you know, we don't have any major arcana out. None. No major arcana whatsoever. You know, you got a lot of wands here. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign. We have the Eight of Swords up there. We also, you know, we have water cups up here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Shucks, you've got Earth here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So yeah, could be, like I said, a fellow air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You could be dealing with anyone. Here's the thing. If you keep pattering away or putting away and putting yourself in this place of stalemate and just sitting and waiting, life is passing you by. Life can pass you by. The one can pass you by if this is not the one. So that's the thing, you know. This may feel like the one, or this may feel like a situation that you want to be in, but maybe it's not meant. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, don't allow that to just keep you kind of stuck in that energy. Okay, advice for Aquarius going forward. Advice. Victory. Ace of Swords. Be victorious in your own truth. You know, stand in your own truth, in your own light, your own strength. Don't allow anyone to, you know, choose for you. You know, be strong and stand over your own choices. We've got Lover's choices on the bottom. So, you know, this is a time for you really to, it feels like, shine and really be the person that you are meant to be. And that's what will bring you victory. You know, choices. Let choices be your own choices. And, you know, if this reunion, see here, Three of Cups. If this reunion, whatever this is, if this is a person, that's reversed right there. Or if it is a situation, if it's meant to happen, the reunion will happen. If it's not, you know, don't allow it to hold you back from partnerships that are, you know, meant to happen in your life. So, whether that is romantic, whether that is work-related, money-related, family-related, friend-related, whatever that is. You need to, see, I was getting the word flow, travel. You need to flow. You need to go on your own. Travel, have fun, you know. Travel does not have to be around the world. Travel can be from one end of the street to the next. It's still traveling. So, yeah. It's time for you to make a change in your own life and, you know, really cut out what was causing you this destruction, which I feel like, I'll be honest with you, was within your own mind. For some of you, you know, someone may have been playing with you, or they may have been leading you astray, leading you on. But I feel like that destruction was within your own mind. And once you put that to rest, you'll have your reward. You know, just keep manifesting what you want. You know, endings are meant to happen. And it doesn't mean that there is no hope, because there is. So, yeah, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. It's beautiful. I have to admit, that's very beautiful. It truly is. Wow. What's meant to be will be. That's basically what I feel from this. Yep. Let's see. I'm just seeing what I feel here. We did have some major arcana fly out, actually. In the extended, I'm going to look at if you're dealing with look a little further into if you're dealing with an Aries, because we do have, you know, the Magician there. We also have Lovers, which, you know, Libra and Gemini as well. And we have the Star card, you know, your card, Aquarius. Seeing if any more draw me in towards them at all. Because, you know, if they don't, I won't look at them. If they do, I will. It's just according. I don't always get drawn to every major arcana, but sometimes I do. And if I do, then I will go with it. If I don't, then, you know, yeah, I won't. But, you know, this is a feeling like that someone really, they need to, it's about taking your own control of your own life, just to be honest with you. That's what it feels like, is, you know, taking that stance and just being who you are meant to be, and taking control, you know, taking control of your life and you, and that's important. It's that type of feeling. It's very important. We do have the Tower, which that would be Aries. So, yeah, I've already told you I was going to look at Aries. But I keep getting drawn to that Three of Cups. So, because I keep getting drawn to the card, I am also going to be looking at Libra, which I already told you, Cancer, and Pisces. So, yeah, we'll look at, let's see here. I'm having to write down this. Cancer and Pisces as well, because I'm drawn to it. So, you know, I'll get a little more advice going forward, but I'll also look at those signs. That is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, and Cancer. If you're dealing with those signs, then, you know, it may give you some idea of what's going on with that person or with that situation, whatever it is for you. Okay, for our extended, let's see. Let me write down that. Okay, for our extended, first off, I want to look at if you're dealing with a fellow Aquarian. You know, is this an Aquarian up here? If this is, if you're dealing with a fellow Aquarian, it's going to take a lot of work. You know, and that's going to weigh on you, it feels like, because this person may require so much work that you basically lose you. You see what I'm saying? And you don't even, it's almost like it's not written in stone as to whether it's going to work. It's almost like there's mixed signals. This person's putting off these mixed signals to you. And, you know, if you feel like you have to work for it constantly, work for their attention, or work for the situation, or work, you know, even if this has to do with work, really think about that. You know, if even a boss is sending you mixed signals about your job, get you wondering, huh? Okay, now if you're dealing with a Libra up there, show me a Libra. Okay, if you're dealing with a Libra, you got the Messenger. Okay. This person may message, but it may not be in the normal way. It may be messages through like a song, or if they're on your social media or such. Because I still feel like, you know, up here, even though they want a message, they're not messaging as far as like speaking. So I feel like that you really have to look at the habits this person is showing. You know, are they doing the same thing over and over again? You know, are you pulling away and then they lure you back in with maybe a song that meant something to both of you, or a song that is saying something, it feels like, towards you? It's really something you need to look at, and you need to take it for what it is. Because if this person's not speaking, then, you know, it's just mixed signals. It's mixed messages, mixed emotions it's going to give you. And you have to ask yourself the question, do you really want to keep having this habit you may have of, you know, starting to move away and then they lure you back in? Something to think about, I feel like. Something to think about. Now, if you're dealing with a Gemini up there, Gemini, okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini up there, we've got disappointment, and then we've got the Devil card, which is seduction. So, there's a lot of disappointment because there's a lot of difficulty right here. Difficulty with that Ten of Wings. If you're dealing with a Gemini up there, you know, and it may be a very seductive, very, you know, a lot of seduction within the chemistry or of your relationship or your connection. But there could be toxic behaviors. You know, you could be dealing with a narcissist, and you really need to look at, you know, why does it feel so difficult? Why does it have to be so difficult in whatever this is? Why is it so disappointing? That's something to look at, because do you really want to be stuck in a relationship where you're going to be miserable? Even if it's job related. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be stuck in a job where it's miserable. Or a relationship, either one. Now, if you're dealing with a Aries up there, tell me about this Aries up there. Okay. Frustration. So, if you're dealing with an Aries up there, they tend to frustrate the crap out of you, it feels like. It's almost like they have an attitude, and, you know, it's as though it doesn't matter what you do, you know. They have an attitude, or they'll linger you on, pull on your chain, and then just, you know, kind of like, oh my God, I'm seeing, actually want to wrap it around your throat and choke you. So, do you really want to deal with that crap? It doesn't look good to me. It doesn't feel good. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. So, frustration for sure. Good grief. You've been dealing with that crap. I feel for you. I feel like a lot of animosity there. Okay. Dealing with the Pisces up there on the top. And I wanted to throw those out, but they didn't. Okay. Dealing with the Pisces. Okay. Okay. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this is someone who likes to analyze everything. This is someone who is a loner. They're on their own. They're doing their own thing. And maybe someone who's basically married to their own job. They don't really, I don't feel like they want a relationship or want more. And they're going to overanalyze every little aspect. Nitpicking. You know, you have to ask your question, is that what you want? Is that going to make you happy? Is being on the sidelines. And if it's a job, oh my God, if you're dealing with a boss that's like that, you're going to have everything. It's going to have to be right on the dot. Because if anything's off, this person's going to nitpick you. Because they're used to doing everything their way, on their own, with this card right here. And they get it right. You know, they feel like they're right all the way. So if you're off a little bit, oh yeah, get ready for it. That's what it feels like. Okay. And lastly, if you're dealing with a Cancer up there. Okay, if you're dealing with a Cancer up there, it's someone who's very romantic, but they're also a perfectionist. So, perfectionism. They want things their way. They're very obsessive. It's got to be the way they want it. And like I done told you, you know, what I feel like is this person's got something. They've got something going on in their life, and they're kind of stuck in it. So, yeah, I mean, really think about that. Do you want to be in something like that? Even if it's job related. You know, it's kind of like being the third wheel, being yanked by the chain, you know. Doesn't have a good feeling to me at all, just to be honest with you. It does not. Okay. Aquarius, see, you have got the professional in reverse. So, courage. Okay. You're going to have the courage to really look at the way that whoever this is treats you. You know, I feel like that you allowed your generosity to flow through, and you don't want, you know, yeah. You're like too generous sometimes, and people take advantage of that. See, you support others. The Sun card, by the way, that is the yes card. If you have a yes or no question, the answer would be yes. But yeah, you support everyone. It's time for you to support yourself. It's time for you to take care of you. Quit worrying about everyone else. Do what makes you happy. Visionary, because it's time for you to vision what you want for yourself. It is time for you to break bad habits and really do what you need to do for you. It's time for you to claim your independence and claim this success that is wanting to come into your life. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now, one of these. Claim your success. Okay, we got this one for you. I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. That's beautiful. It says, I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. That is beautiful. So, that looks really good. That, you know, that's being grateful for what you have. And that feels like that by doing that, you're going to manifest everything that you desire. Because you're grateful for what you have. Okay. We got this beauty right here. Wanting more for others puts me in an energy of abundance. So that is beautiful. And that's not selfish. That's beautiful. Okay, now if you're wanting romance, or if this has got to do with romance, you've got two that fell out here. So yeah, we got these two. This one says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. And then this one. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So if you're holding on to any resentment, you must let that go. Take your romance angel, and then we'll be done with the reading. Whoops, there we go. You have got children. Your love life is being affected by children. So if this has got to do with romance up here, children may be involved. They may be calling the shot. There may be older children or younger children that are holding someone back, holding them into a relationship that maybe they don't want to be in, but they feel like they have to. So yeah. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you will ever know. I truly do. Much light and love. Bye.